Hello friends and welcome to episode 21 of Storyteller Plays Fantasy Life for the 3DS. I suppose I could just call this episode one of the DLC, which I've not actually started yet, but we will be starting it shortly. Real quick, letter from Gladstone. Well, who'd have thought you'd end up saving the world? Amazing. I'd love to hear some of your tales. If you could spare some time, I'm up on Mount Snow Peak as usual, Gladstone. This isn't important to the DLC, but I do believe it allows me to take Lady Ophelia with me on my travels. Why, hello there. Queen Ophelia, this is a pleasant surprise. Don't encourage her. My troublesome daughter-in-law is sometimes barges in here, pleasantly, to moan about her husband. Oh really? You didn't seem to think my apple pie was so troublesome? No, I didn't mean it like that. I was just making a comment, you know, in jest, in pie. Anyhow, what can I do for you two youngsters? What do you mean? You sent us a letter asking us to come and see you. I must apologize. Our indubitable champion here has been getting rather forgetful of late. Oh hush, I'm not getting forgetful about anything. I'm just going senile. I think you'll find that's pretty much the same thing. What's the same thing? Enough with this jibber-jabber. Satu, tell me, what's your license situation these days? What do you mean, situation? Goodness, do I have to spell it out for you? What is your license, S-I-T-U-A-T-I-O-N? Have you achieved legend rank? Have you surpassed even that? What? There's a rank beyond legend? Oh, I guess this is kind of important to the DLC. It's a mystery how you two made it even this far. Sorry, but this is news to us. There's a rumor that floats around those who achieve the legend rank. Apparently it is possible to attain an even higher rank. Rarely have I ever seen such potential as I see before me now, so I thought maybe you'd heard about this. Oh, Gladstone, don't make them feel bad about it. Who's making who feel anything? What can I do if these two don't know, or don't want to fulfill their true potential? I mean, hey, some people are just happy to think, oh, songs will be sung about me, I guess I'm done. Here, take a look at this. Obtained the ancient dagger. What an amazing dagger. Where did it come from? Who knows? But look at the markings. That's some old stuff there. I've got a sneaking suspicion it was used in the actual forging of Riveria. It belongs to you now, Satu. It is befitting one who has met with the gods. I suspect this world seems just a teeny bit smaller to you now, does it not? Don't get cocky, though. Riveria still holds a mysterious secret or two that might interest you. So, if this dagger wasn't made in Riveria, who do you think created it? Good question. This dagger was found by a friend of mine who just loves to travel. I've put a lot of time into researching that thing, and it's one of the few things that have stumped me. Meanwhile, my friend has sadly departed on a journey from which he shall not return. There are a few things more important than friends. I entrust you with the dagger and my friend, and I could never figure it out. You might still have one more friend waiting for you, somewhere up in the night sky. Well, that sounds like the opening to another cosmic adventure. I would love to come along with you. Oh, Queen Ophelia, I bet you'd love Lunaris. Maybe we'll take you along sometime. Well, I'd feel left out if it were just Laura and Eric who were always sneaking around with you two. Besides, being cooped up in the castle all the time only dulls my skills. There is more to life than pie. Bite your tongue, lady. Your cooking skills have the mountain's monsters quaking with fear. Well, that's a relief, isn't it? Now, it's safe enough for me to do your washing and cleaning here at the house, isn't that it? Be well, Gladstone. Wait, no, don't leave. Your mere presence and loveliness here set flowers in bloom and makes birds burst into song. Even the Black Panther and the Fanged Ape doze off peacefully at hearing the sweet song of your voice. Well, that's a little bit better, not much, but it's very sweet, so I'll accept that as your apology. Anyway, Satu, do come and talk to me if you'd ever like me to join your party. You can usually find me in the castle's inner garden, or in my chambers. I can now invite Queen Ophelia whenever I would like. Gladstone wants us to fill him in on what happened on Mount Snow Peak. Or onto Mount Snow Peak. Now, our actual goal this whole time has been to go up to Lunares to talk to Butterfly. Euelia. Not Euelia, no Euelia. The one that's not with us. So let's go ahead and travel to my home in the Elderwood Village. As Gladstone was rambling about, I have actually became a legend alchemist and wizard. I did those off camera because nothing really interesting happened. What's up, Agent of Divinus? Nothing else in here interests me. The mementos are fine, but I don't like that they've got a gold base. What's up, Noelia? Yeah, I figured you'd be back. Let's not get sappy about this. If you ever need me, I'll join your party. You can now invite Noelia to your party whenever you like. Made 30 allies. That was awfully befitting. Noelia was waiting for you to visit. She brought those plushy creatures back from Bavaria. The plushlings appear to be highly adaptable and very resourceful. One of them has even opened up a shop here. The other one has something to show you over by that tree. Yeah, he just wants me to watch the credits again, which I'm not going to do. Let's go ahead and head back home. Now, I think I can't actually do this while Euelia is in my party, so let's go ahead and dismiss her. Euelia had the time of their life. Gonna go ahead and sleep. Speak to Butterfly to check on your bliss. Alright, don't join my party. Dang it, messed that up. Speak to Butterfly and check on your bliss. Hey Sato, what's up? Bliss check. Let's check your bliss, which is something you can do even though you're human now, but you still turn into a butterfly. Ooh. Became a legendary alchemist, became a hero wizard, became a legendary wizard, became a hero miner. Reached level 60, made 30 allies. Reunited with everyone at the castle, spoke to Gladstone and Ophelia. Congratulations! Choose your bliss bonus. Oh, I can choose more, too. I'm going to get even bigger storage. And then amazing storage, because I really don't need a second pet. In fact, I haven't picked up my first one. It seems Butterfly wants to speak with you. Must save before continuing. Save your progress, yes. Good choice. Saving, please do not turn off power. I'm glad the world is peaceful now, but it's a little dull, don't you think? Butterfly craves chaos. The good news is that I've had a lot of time to think about Mother and her love for Reveria. Oh, sorry. Once I get going, I guess it can be kind of hard to stop sometimes. Isn't it kind of a shame to think that there aren't any more leads to explore, or lands to explore? We're not solving a mystery, I just can't read. Goddess of Lunaris, you must hear my plight. I am one of an ancient tribe, so hear me speak and plead with you, I guess. I call on you to remove the seal and open the doorway between Origin Island and whatever is on the other side. Grandpa says there's some kind of law that forbids it, but I say that's silly and ancient superstitious nonsense. What if there is some incredible new land just waiting behind this door? I've just been trapped here for so long. I'm starting to feel like I can't take it anymore. If I don't get out of here, I don't know what I'll do. Somebody's going stir-crazy. Just a little itsy-bitty teeny-weensy crack in the seal. Goddess, that's all I need. I long for a life other than what is here. Help me, Goddess, I implore you. Oh, good morning, Satu. I've been waiting for you to get up. I've got to tell you about this crazy dream I had last night. That was my crazy dream. I saw the words. And the little doll just kept screaming, Dogu Dogu. Isn't that weird? I mean, it was so vivid, but I'd never seen that girl or the doll before in my life. But something about it felt familiar, strange. You ever have dreams like that, Satu? All the time. Well, excuse me. Oh, I almost forgot. While you were conked out, Pam said she needed us to do something for her. Something about her storage room. Does she have a storage room? I didn't even know. I've been a little busy to remember a thing like that. Regardless, we should go talk to her. Indeed we should. Go see Pam. What's up, Pam? Oh, thank you for coming, dears. What's this about a storage room? Oh, yes. It's that little room over there. Oh, I didn't even realize that was part of your house. I just use it to store odds and ends. I hardly ever go in there. But I've been hearing some sort of clattering noise in there lately. Oh yeah? What do you think it is? I'm afraid it might be a big mouse or some other furry rodent type of animal. Ooh, maybe it's a raccoon. Just thinking about mice living in there sends chills up my spine. Brr. Don't tell me what I think you're about to tell me. Oh, but it would be such a great help, Euelia. My grandpappy loved to travel, so the storage room is full of junk he collected. I'm sure it's, just some junk in there, clattering around. Could you be a dear and go check it out? Sure. Right then, here you are. I'll be inside the office. If you find that mouse, let me know. Toodles. Origin Island. Chapter 1. That's right, we're back to the chapters. I do not remember how many chapters there are in Origin Island, actually. But let's check out this storage room. Boy, Pam wasn't kidding. Look at all this junk. Some of this stuff looks pretty cool, though. It smells like old things in here. I like it. Let's root through this stuff and see what we find. I found a bucket. Butch would love this. So much stuff, it reminds me of Laura's secret room. Maybe Pam would let us take some souvenirs for our efforts. I guess that's kind of doubtful, eh? I actually already have this staff. It just says Pam in cute block letters. What a cute staff. It must have been her magic staff she played with growing up. That's a pretty powerful magic staff. Oh, hey, look, it's Dogu. What? Look at that. Oh, haha, sorry about that. I'll try to stick to my indoor voice in here from now on. This little doll, though, something about it looks really familiar. Sato, do you think maybe Pam would let me have this if I asked nicely? Like if I asked really, really nicely? Remind me to ask her about that when we're done investigating here. What's up with this door that is humming? What do you think is up with this door, Satu? I mean, it's kind of cool to have a doorway that's just sitting in the middle of a room. Makes you think maybe there's a portal or a whole other world in there if you open it, right? Okay, so no mouse, that's good. Pam should probably think about selling some of this stuff. I'm definitely going to ask her about that. Did you say something, Satu? No. Don't stare at me in silence like that. Or don't stare at me in silence like I'm crazy. I heard you say something. Didn't you? Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's go update Pam. Indeed, but real quick because something's bothering me. What's up, Pam? Not a mouse to be found, not even a whisker. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Then what is it that was rustling around in there? I've been hearing. I don't know, Pam, but you've got some really cool stuff in there. Oh, really? I thought it was all just junk. Well, most of it is, I'm sure, but there was this one super cute doll. I don't remember any super cute doll. You'd remember it. It's super cute. It was right next to that weird doorway in there. Oh yes, I've been meaning to throw that bulky old thing away for a while now. Grandpappy never told me where it came from. Your grandfather was a little strange, eh, Pam? Oh my, he certainly was an odd duck. He did have a mysterious kind of charm about him, though. He used to go on all these crazy adventures with old Gladstone, you know. The indubitable crowned champion Gladstone? Tee-hee-hee, is that what he's calling himself these days? I'm not one to judge, but yes, the very same. Thank you for your help, dearies. Here's a little something for your trouble. Obtained Pam's candy. Don't eat it all in one place. It's kind of gonna be hard to do. Go outside. Oh, what's up, you two? I found a bucket earlier. Hey, it's Pierre and Butch. What's up, loafers? What are you two doing here? I thought you was up in the moon. Decided to come back down to Reverie with the rest of us, I see. That's right. I love it here. I wouldn't give up Riveria for, well, the world. Well, it's nice seeing you. We're quite busy now. We've got a house to construct. Good day. You're building a house, really? Wow, it sounds like maybe you got a bit of a... got bitten by the work ethic bug, eh? That's right, we got bitten infected by ethic. Bro is gonna build a love nest for his fairy lady and... ah la 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 la. You okay, Pierre? Yes, I'm just warming up the old vocal cords. You never know when you'll need to perform an aria. Is that right? Singing a lot of love songs these days? Well, good for you. So, what are you doing here in Castell? Getting supplies? We was taking some stuff to Professor Hughes. Enough about us. What are you two up to? Well, actually, maybe you guys can help us out with something over at Pam's. But we didn't find anything. Pretty weird, huh? No, not really. What do you mean? She's hearing stuff at night. We go in there and investigate. Nothing. That's weird. If it's only heard at night, then it's probably caused by something that only comes out at night. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Honestly, I would have thought you'd pick that up. Bro, I bet I know what it is. Oh, really? Well, I'm sure our friends here would be more than happy to be enlightened by your thought. Don't say it's a ghost. Please don't say it's a ghost, thank you. It's probably burglars. Me and Bro used to go and... ah, la 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 la. You do have a lovely singing voice. Bro has classically trained pipes. I play the viola. Enough. Look for the culprit at night. It's obvious. You sure you don't want to give him one tune, Bro? No more. There is a love nest to be built. Onward. Yes, Bro. Those two are so weird. Although I hate to say it, I think Pierre is right. I'm really not crazy about this idea, but let's check out the storage room at night. It's kind of wild that Butterfly is afraid of mice when we have killed gods together. Well, not gods, but we killed a shadow dragon. Let's go ahead and rest up. Well, hello there, General Kenobi. Ah, it's that doll. What is it doing? Hi. We already saw you, you know. Dogu. Yikes, watch out, Satu. You okay, Satu? Yeah, I'm good. Looks like it ran outside. Should we go get it? I mean, it is really... is that really our responsibility? We can just... Ah! Go away. I said shoo. I think we better go check on Pam. Yes. Everything okay in here? Pam, are you okay? That little thing nearly gave me a heart attack. Old Pam is tougher than she looks, though. When he came flying in here, I laid him out with a frying pan. So, is this doll, like, alive? I don't think it's a doll, dearie. Oh, it's coming around. Dogu? Just relax there, buddy. We're not going to hurt you. What's your name? Dogu. Your name is Dogu? Well, now, that's a nice, friendly name, isn't it? Louisa. No, that's Pam. Pam. Louisa. Pam. P-A-M. Where are you getting this Louisa from? Well, looks like Dogu here has a mouse, or was the mouse in your storage room, Pam. It was ramming itself against the door in there. Really? Why would he be doing that? Do you think he was trying to open it? I don't know why. He could just walk around it. By royal decree, I intrude here. Professor Hughes requires your attendance. Please report to the castle first thing in the morning. Did I mention the part about Professor Hughes? Hughes wants to see us. Didn't Pierre and Butch say they had done some sort of errand for Hughes? I wonder if something's going on at the castle. Well, we'll be there, thank you. Also, how'd you find us in here? Oh my, it's been a while since you've received a royal summons. It has not. You'd better go to bed, so you'll be as fresh as a morning daisy. Well, in the morning. I like daisies. Dogu. You are just the cutest little thing. I wouldn't exactly call it cute, but to each their own, I suppose. Would you like to maybe be in charge of the little Dogu thing, Euelia? Would I ever? Thanks, Pam. Dogu. Good morning, you two. Ready for your big return trip to the castle? Yep. Dogu. Oh yes, I'd almost forgotten all about you, Dogu. Well, considering the urgency with which your summons came in the middle of the night, yeah, I guess we'd better get going. Dogu-gu-gu. Figured I'd make myself a little more presentable for the castle. Celestia? Oh my, Euelia. He's doing a thing. Maybe you should take him with you. Dogu? Dogu-gu. Dogu-gu-gu-gu. Did you want to come too, Dogu? Dogu-dogu. Are you sure you can behave? Dogu. Ha, Dogu-gu indeed. Okay, you can come too. Good luck. Let me know what this is all about when you get back. Off to the castle, Satu. You, me, and Dogu. Dogu. Euelia joined your party. Dogu joined your party. Let's go. Satu and Euelia are here. We have been waiting, as usual. I do apologize for the sudden summons, but it was quite necessary considering the circumstances. Noelia, what are you doing here? I don't know if I like the serious look on your face there, Hughes, or is that your smile? Dear sister, when did you get so sharp? Was I being sharp? I was just... No, I didn't. So, what's going on here, Noelia? Of course not. And I'm offended you would even think so. I'm just here helping out Professor Hughes, that's all. Helping out with what? Why do I feel so weird all of a sudden? What is it, Hughes? Oh, ha ha ha. Come on, Euelia, we're friends. And call me Huey. I'm not gonna do that. Understood. Well, I wanted to find out what you knew about Origin Island. You've heard of it, yes? Yeah, but I feel like you're going to tell me all about it anyway, so... Origin Island was the birthplace of the Furlan. Furlan, as you may not know, are disciples of the old gods. Many thought this place was simply a myth. Some even called it the Isle of the Gods. Yet, the great old tomes of Reveria tell quite a convincing tale, but an incomplete one. Euelia, as the child of a goddess, we would like to call on your expertise. My expertise on what? Origin Island? I'm sorry, but I'm no expert. I mean, I've heard of it, sure, but only because it's a legend. Dogu. I see, well, that's quite a disappointment. What about Noelia? She's the daughter of a goddess too, why don't you ask her? We have, your sister here, although a bit reluctant to open up to us at first, perhaps, has told us what she knows, which is, to say, not much. Huey here has been tirelessly researching this. I was fascinated by ancient history as a youngster, but recently I've been distracted by modern events. I'm sorry, I guess I still don't understand why I'm here, or why Noelia is here. Well, see, I told them I heard Father talking in his sleep once. I distinctly heard him say, Origin, origin, cough, snort, it's an island, Origin Island, zzz. It wasn't pretty, but I know what I heard. Dogu Dogu? I asked him about it when he woke up. He said he didn't know what I was talking about. Pretty fishy. Yeah, that does sound strange. Dogu Dogu. I've been poring over the most ancient books and scrolls we have, but, as the kids say, not much dice. However, I did find one reference to the Isle within an ancient text in Gladstone's possession. It was a single drawing depicting humans and Furlan coexisting peacefully on Origin Island. We've got to find this place. It is crudely drawn, but the picture also shows a friendly god smiling down upon the people. Yeah, the drawing was very crude. At first I thought you'd done it, Hughes. Hughes has postulated that perhaps the god is your father, and now that we know he's mentioned it... Wait, so you think just because my father said something in his sleep, it might coincide with Yes, with a drawing I happened to stumble upon peoples of ancient Reveria. I hypothesize the drawing depicts the ancestors of we modern-day Reverians. What? Really? Origin Island, huh? Good name. You must forgive my excitement. It's just we could be on the verge of unearthing something here. Something massive, Origin Island could be the key to unlocking Riveria's past. Had it not been for what Noelia said, I would have never thought Origin Island would be found. Dogu. It would be a shame for science to turn a blind eye to the fact that we know where a god lives. Maybe we should try to pick his brain, about the funny doll featured in that drawing. Funny doll? Funny peculiar or funny ha-ha? Either, it is shown to be in the center of a gathering at the feet of the god, but perhaps revered itself. I believe it would be about 2 to 3 feet tall, with small slits for eyes and a tiny round mouth. A trapezoid face with a radiating stonework, and arms like oversized dinner forks. That sounds like one creepy doll. All dolls are cute in the eyes of their creator. I think it sounds adorable. I concur with Noelia. It sounds rather creepy. Dogu. It seems this type of ancient doll was simply known as a dogu. But it is difficult to put their appearance into words. I must borrow text from Gladstone once more. Giga giga. Oh yes, there you go. You could just look at that doll there. That pretty much looks like it. Thank you, Ferlin. Yes, that doll pretty much looks like the one in the drawing. Dinner forks and all. You are all idiots. Oh, good. This means I don't have to go all the way to Gladstone's again. My sciatica... Wait. Dogu? That's the doll, but what's it doing here? Answers, we need answers. Answers to questions. And where on earth did you two find it? Ah, it was in Pam's storage room. A storage room, of course. I should have known. Wait, where? In what? It wasn't fossilized or encased in ice or some other scientific thingy? Hughes? Hughes is at a loss when things are too easy. Look, let me ask Father about Origin Island. I have a way with him. He'll spill the beans. Beans? What do legumes have to do with this? Yes, fine. Go talk to your father. I just can't handle the fact that... A storage room? You say your father calls himself Divinus, yes? A fitting name for a god, I would say. Well, let's not spend too much time getting caught up on whether he's a god or not. I think Euelia is right. Let us talk to him, and I think we're going to take this little Dogu with us. Dogu? Yes. If it truly is him in that drawing, together with the doll, perhaps it will jog your father's memory. Although it's odd to think that a god would forget something, I have much to think about here. Good luck to you all. I'm going to try to unravel my brain a bit. Who's in the mood for a regal send-off speech? Ahem. Noble Satu, goddess child, Euelia, Noelia. You must find this Origin Island of legend. Please. Make haste to Elderwood Village. My sentries in the forest shall guide you. I think they're there. Yes, sir. We'll meet you there. Giga. Satu Dogu, let's go. Dogu goo goo. Go see Divinus. I should just be able to teleport out of here. I for some reason can't travel to the Starlight Garden yet. But I can travel here. Okay, old man, spill the beans. Father, we're back. I see that, Euelia. And Noelia too. Earlier than expected. Is it Father's Day on Riveria? Haha, oh Dad, you've got such a great sense of humor. Do you know that? Oh ho, what is it? What do you want? Oh, come on, Father. I don't want anything. We're just here to say hi and ask you about Origin Island. You okay? Oh, it's nothing. Just some heartburn, you know. Dad, you're sweating. Well, yes, I had a few of those red dwarf peppers that were in the garden. I'd stay away from those unless you want to throw your intestines into chaos. They were good, though, but... Okay, Dad, so what about Origin Island? It's supposedly a place where the ancient Riverians lived together with the Ferlin. There was some sort of godly presence according to the ancient texts we've heard about. Some might go as far as to say this god was a divine ruler with the name Divinus. Well, isn't that adorable, my dears? I'm sorry, but I've never heard of this Origin Island. Origin Island. Orangutan Island. Does this look familiar at all? Dogu! How'd you get a hold of Dogu? Do pandas even like bamboo? Oh, so you do know him. Father, you have to come clean with us. This is very important stuff here. I tell them not. I tell them not. I tell them, sigh, that it's gross when you pluck your nose hairs, but thanks for turning around at least. Listen, daughters, there are many mysteries in life. Is there a God? Do we have a true single destiny? Where do birds go at night? Father, what? Stop trying to dance around the issue. I'm doing no such thing. You know I can't dance. Let me ask you this. Who named you Divinus? Who? Well, that's hard to say. I mean, who really named you? That's an easy one. I guess that was me and your mother, dear Celestia. Celestia? Celestia, angry? Oh, Dogu. Giga? Dogu? Father, I'm sorry, but I have a feeling your time is up. You might want to cut to the chase. Very well. You girls are young ladies now. I suppose it is only right you hear the truth. The Origin Island you're so curious about is indeed the birthplace of the Farlin. This island is where Revaria's civilization originated. Hughes was right. Farlin may look clumsy, but they're good with their hands. Long ago, they had no outlet for this talent. Looking down on them, I could see how deeply they wanted to create something of their own. So I headed down to Origin Island and taught them a few skills they could put to use. Strangely enough, though, they never really got the hang of drawing. Well, you're pretty bad at that yourself. My drawings have their own flair. At any rate, when the humans there saw this, they all wanted to learn the skills as well. So I taught them to harness the power of the spirits and how to protect themselves from peril. Was the drawing done to commemorate that particular point in history? What drawing? The really bad drawing, the one with a lot of flair. You're in it, Father, and so is Dogu. Someone thought it was important enough to try to scribble it down for posterity. Sure, why not? I mean, it was kind of a big deal with the whole godlike being coming down to teach. So, where is this place now? Dogu? Let's focus on the real matter at hand here. How did this Dogu get off the island? We were hoping you could help us with that. Father, if this little guy can help unlock some certain mystery of Reveria, you need to tell us. Okay, fine. Dogu Dogu. Why are you being so secretive about Origin Island? Before I answer that, Huelia, it sounds like this little Dogu was saying something. Yeah, he was saying Dogu Dogu, like always. Well, then there you go. I think maybe we're going to have to blow this thing wide open and tell everyone in Reveria what we got. Why would you do that? Look, if that isn't going to help us, maybe we need to try something different. Do you have some sort of familiar sense when you look at Dogu, like you've seen him before? Oh, don't be silly, girls. How could you have seen that thing anywhere before? Look, if you want to know the really real true truth, I handed over that island to your mother. I can't really say what happened to it after that. Giga. Why don't I believe you? I think you know something else. You always sweat when you hide something. I do not. Oh, hang on. I just remembered something. I made a secret way to travel between this world and that of the island. I put together a door. A door? Like with a knob on it? Just a regular door, nothing fancy. You're capable of whipping up a magical vortex or maybe even some super swirly portal. So I went with a door. What's the big deal? Why complicate things? It just takes you from A to B. Ha, right. We all know you like to keep things simple, Dad. Well, come on, show us where the door is. I would love to, except that I lost it. See, that's why you don't make a door. You can't lose a magic portal. Look, I spring clean once every eon or so, okay? I'm not very good at it, and I must have thrown it out. Shame, it was a nice door. Had a spiffy-looking star on the top and everything. A door with a star on top. We've seen that door, haven't we, Satu? What? Where? In Pam's storage room. The same place you found Dogu. What is up with that storage room? Maybe Dogu came out of the door, and that's why he was trying to open it. When we found him, he was ramming into it. Poor thing. He must be trying to get back to Origin Island. Dogu Dogu. Well, I don't know how the door ended up in some random storage room, but since you both seem to have your heart set on the whole thing, I think if you two work together, you may be able to get the door open. And take this little guy back to where he came from. Let's do it. I want to see Origin Island. Dogu. Just cool your jets 1 second, Uelia. You too, Dogu. Got any last-second advice for us? Well, maybe. I wanted to warn you. Warn us? About what? Origin Island is an ancient place that has been left untended for centuries. Yeah, we got that part. What terrible thing are you about to tell us? I just don't know what it may have turned into by now. It could be littered with ferocious monsters. Or it could be a place of eternal peace, I guess. I'm going to lean toward the whole littered with ferocious monsters possibility, though. It's not going to be like Reveria, I can guarantee you that. The danger may make your blood curdle. Gross. I just wanted to make sure you were all prepared for a worst-case scenario. Step forward, Satu. I think it would be prudent to enhance your abilities before undertaking the quest into the this quest into the unknown. Just a little closer, I'm not going to bite you. Your level cap increased to 200. Your attributes cap increased to 100. Dagger skill limit increased to 20. 200. Wow. I might be stupid. Wow, Satu, you look like a whole new person. Looks the same to me. Now listen closely. This is important stuff. You are now capable of achieving a higher life rank. A rank that is beyond the heights of legend. No way. So Gladstone was right. I guess I just chalked up what he was saying as nonsense. Gladstone knows about this too? I'm going to have to talk to everyone who makes a legend. We need a confidentiality clause in there. But once someone achieves legend, who can teach them even more beyond that? I'll give you 3 guesses. The first 2 don't count. There is a rank that only I can bestow. It is the rank of God. Well, he said creator, but it's God in the Europe version. I've never heard of a God rank. Are you sure this is real, Dad? Of course I'm sure. There's a license for it and everything, Uelia. Can we wrap this up already? I mean, I don't want to sound rude, but... Too late. Regardless, once one achieves the rank of legend, one may find oneself wanting to rise even further among the ranks. When the time arrives, come and talk to me, got it? I'll even make it a bit easier for you to come up here. I know convenience is a big deal for you kids. Creator rank is a higher rank than legend rank, and the highest overall rank in the game, the God license, can only be bestowed by Divinus himself. Once you have achieved legend rank, go and speak to Divinus. Report to Divinus by selecting the Travel to the Starlight Garden on the map menu. Complete the tasks to achieve God rank. Wow, a God license. That's so exciting. Thank you, Father, and sorry if we were rude. You know, for saying you can't draw, or wondering why you just made a door. Don't apologize for things I said. That's just weird. Anyway, our little pals are getting restless. Gigaga. Dogu. Oh, you're right. In the midst of these new possibilities, I almost forgot about Origin Island. I'll meet you 2 back in Reveria. Hopefully we're not forgetting anything this time. Come on, Satu. Next stop, Origin Island. Tell her the rest. Don't tell her the rest. Tell her the rest. Don't tell her the rest. Phew. Oh, haha. Don't mind me, sweetie. Just, keeping up good grooming habits. Have a nice trip. You're hiding something, Divinus. I gotta end this episode here, but 1 second. I see you have become a legendary alchemist. Reverians consider that to be the highest rank, but you have potential for much more. Would you like to try for a God rank? Yes. If anyone can reach that rank, you certainly can. Many difficult challenges await you, Satu. Achieve them, and become a God alchemist. My eyes. Demi-creator. Intelligence plus 20, dexterity plus 10. I need 20,000 stars to become a god. Found your passion as an alchemist. The maximum level for alchemist skills is now 20. Learned how to make demi-creator level crafts. Oh ho, I'm certain your time as a demigod will be divinely enjoyable. Report to me once you've completed the challenges I gave you. Let me go and check what those challenges are. 5 angelic remedies, 5 miracles, 3 divine bombs, 3 demonic bombs, 3 luck potions, 1 divine mist. That's not going to be too difficult. I can't actually get to Origin Island yet. I will do that in the next episode. I don't know how much freedom I'll have, though. I also have to start getting ready for work in a bit. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and fizzity farewell.